you watch the news? Do you watch the news? Do you watch the news?
People, that's not a fucking issue compared to the black people that are gunned down every single day by police.
Gunned down every single day by police.
Yes.
You don't think that's built up by the mainstream media at all?
It's built up by
bodies, bro. Let me ask you a question. Why aren't you guys, why aren't you guys in Chicago where black people are killing black people? Why aren't you guys outside of Planned Parenthood where black people are aborted by millions every year?
Anybody in that damn line, this damn right.
You don't even know.
You know why? You know why?
You don't even know why.
You spewed a lot of racist bullshit.
Right. You know why? You know why I know you're racist? Because you're in that line. Donald Trump said what y'all want to say. You know what I always hear y'all say? We want our country back. Bullshit. Black and white. No more
Who
white.
said this?
No more white.
I dream of a country where people can be looked at by the character and not the color of your skin.
Well,
You
that's
say you're not
what
fucking
Trump
Trump, but
is
you want to
doing.
divide people by black and white.
Looking at brown people.
1916.
A wall. Mexico has a wall on their southern border. Is that racist?
Y'all racist. This 2016, not 1916. The good old white days are over with. The good old white days are over with. Ain't no more of them days, bro. It's over.
That's not
the good
racist.
old, no,
I'm
that's telling the
racist,
truth.
though.
That's
I'm
telling the
racist.
truth.
That's not racist. I'm racist.
Hell no, that's not racist. That's telling the
You've
truth.
never experienced
That's
oppression
telling
in
the
your
truth.
entire fucking life.
that?
Neither have
You
I.
don't know me.
You're fucking a white male.
So?
You're a white man.
White people don't know what it's like to be poor.
Bullshit.
That's what Bernie Sanders said. That's what Bernie Sanders said.
No, my friend.
Yeah, he did. So again.
Ain't no criminal.
Can you tell me what happened in Ferguson? What happened in Ferguson?
They got exposed.
This guy
Who
started
got
all to begin with.
exposed? Who got exposed?
The true racist people that were
Okay, so you're saying that the problem in Ferguson wasn't the mainstream media blowing up a false narrative.
No, it was the militarization of police.
You can tell you are pure white, and I'm saying that you have never experienced racism a day in your life.
Okay.
You have never.
I'm experiencing racism right now. I'm experiencing racism right now. Discounting my
The
opinion.
white guys are praying to them.
That's racist.
Oh my God, the white guys are praying. How can that happen? Are
You
you
deny the
nuts?
truth.
Hey, bro, I'm black.
Completely.
Hey, you can't
So
tell me.
what?
Racism
I'm
is
white.
only one
You
way.
can't tell
So
me.
I'm white.
You can't
You're black.
tell me.
Why can't we go on the same
what
page?
America has done to me, but I don't let it stop me or deter me.
So who?
Of getting points across. It's almost like coupling an idea with the drama, and it's downloaded like a virus into your subconscious, and you're being programmed, and it's called predictive programming.
What you
I'm
said,
a punk. I am a fucking punk.
what you
I'm
said,
a punk. I am a fucking punk.
what you
I'm
said,
a punk. I am a fucking punk.
I am a fucking punk. I am a fucking punk.
Everybody got something set up, believe in the day. I will die before I let Donald Trump become president of the United States.
Hillary Clinton let people die in Benghazi.
That's all right.
Benghazi.
That's all right.
Benghazi.
That's all right. Come on, get out.
That's all right. Okay.
Benghazi, for real.
They had to control everything that was given to the public. In other words, anything the public saw in drama on stage was authorized. Not only was it authorized, in ancient Greece, traveling troops of players would come into the cities and do their rounds, and it was compulsory to attend. Everyone, even the slaves, had to attend at least one performance. Because just like today, they had their agenda and their schedule and their upgrading of the system, and it was done primarily through fiction, because the old saying is monkey see, monkey do. And we emulate what we see, especially when it's done in a typical hero and heroine form. The male will project himself into the hero's part and identify with the hero character, and the female, at least in the old days before all the vast estrogen stuff in their food and so on, and inoculations, the females used to look towards the heroine. This is an ancient science. It's never ever given up. And actors are hereditary. The families in acting can go back probably hundreds, maybe some of them maybe thousands of years. Specialized sections of society once more, and they marry each other and intermarry within even smaller ranks. What's more interesting is the producers, the magicians, you might say, who understand and have a full grasp of what is to be conveyed to the audience, what messages must be imprinted in them, in their minds, and he knows the techniques and how to do this perfectly. The Royal Institute of International Affairs and its American branch, Council on Foreign Relations, had one of their international meetings. They held it in England to decide which country, using its film industry, would create the international culture of the future. And this was in the newspapers back then. And it was ultimately agreed upon that Hollywood would be given the job to create the worldwide culture for the general public, for a global society. And it would also be coupled with the music industry, obviously, because they go hand in glove, as Plato said, plus the fashion industry. Plato mentioned that too, and he called it the fashion industry in ancient Greece. The more things change, the more they stay the same. And if something works, you don't want to change it. Why change it? A formula of human behavior is just a science. Each part of the direction that you want to go into is just the ability to understand the formulas involved and what buttons to push and what sequence. And it is done in the right way, the right presentation, with the right propaganda. The public will react and do exactly as they're being programmed to do. It's worked in the past, it will work in the future. That's why they're utterly confident that they can change society, even back to infanticide if they wish to, because they've done that in ancient Greece. It was taught and practiced there. So anything can be reintroduced if it's been done in human society before. You just have to know the formula to introduce it.
I'm gender fluid.
Joseph, I found this in your bed today. Thank you, I thought I lost these.
Am I a boy or a girl? I guess you could say it depends on the day. Gender fluid, yo.
So I'm like a guy, but I'm also like a girl.
What does this mean?
It means I'm gender fluid.
Get.
I came out to my parents in January, 3 months later, and they still misgender me and my sexuality.
One of the biggest problems with gender fluidity is bathrooms.
You look like a boy today.
Okay, maybe I want to be a boy today. Maybe I want to cross the gender barriers, you prick.
For being gender fluid, you sure cosplay a lot of girls. Bitch, I'll fuck you up.
What the freak is my gender? I don't even know!
So let's go over it again. What does that being gender fluid mean? You're a masculine female? No, that's...
Clothing has no gender.
Clothing has no gender.
Kinda pan, kinda dummy, little girl, little guy, 100% awesome.
My life is literally the dress. Some people see a girl, some people see a boy. No, shut the fuck up, I'm genderqueer.
Are you a guy or a girl? I like frogs. Answer the question. What if instead frogs?
I'm genderqueer, but the fact that I choose to still go by female pronouns does not make me any less non-binary.
Come back in here! Come in here!
ISIS is gaining affiliates among extremist groups around the world. They are signing up, these groups are signing up for what ISIS desires as its objective, a global caliphate. In the mind of ISIS, its global caliphate would extend to the United States of America itself. ISIS has gained affiliates faster than al-Qaeda ever did. From nothing a year ago, there are now militant groups in nearly 20 countries that have sworn allegiance to ISIS.
That runs counter to what President Obama said about ISIS in November.
Well, I don't think they're gaining strength. What is true is that from the start, our goal has been first to contain, and we have contained them. They have not gained ground in Iraq, and in Syria, they'll come in, they'll leave, but you don't see this systematic march by ISIL across the terrain.
Excuse me, everyone. Can I ask you to listen to me for a minute, please? I have a little girl. She was very abused for her entire life. She was terrified. She has a very determined look in her eyes wherever she goes. And she was hurt and abused her entire life because of this establishment and because of establishments like it. She was locked away. She was hidden. She had nobody there for her. She was crying. She was scared every single moment. And because her usefulness had run out, she was going to be killed. Someone was going to murder her. And I can see you smiling, and I can see you laughing, but to her this is not funny. I went in there with other humans, and I took her out of there. And if I hadn't, she wouldn't be with me right now. She would be gone, just like all of her sisters, just like everybody who we left behind. And I'm here to tell you today that all of those other girls and everyone who we left behind, they just wanted to live too. And they deserve their lives. And right now, their eggs and their milk and their bodies are on plates inside this restaurant. And that is so unfair to them. My little girl's name is Snow. And every time you see someone eating somebody else's eggs or somebody else's body, you are going to remember her name. Her name is Snow. She's a beautiful little girl and she just wants to live. This isn't food. It's violence. It's not food!
This guy walked into the office when I was there, and now here he is parked out here, right? Stop stalking me, right? Don't ever stalk me again.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
About what?
Don't ever stalk me again.
Who's stalking you about
You. Laugh some more. Do it.
You're crazy.
Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Say to the camera that you're not stalking me.
I am not stalking you. I don't even know who you are.
Is that right?
That's right.
You want to give your name?
I do not need to. You want to give me yours? You want to give me yours? Yeah, I didn't think so. I have no idea who you are, lady. So, you know, you're dreaming. You think I'm stalking you. Good luck with that. Well,
keep talking, why don't you?
He's an Article 4 free inhabitant, so he does not have to have a license. This is on recording. Article 4, free inhabitant, pursuant to the Articles of Confederation. You can look it up. It's in the United States Book of Codes. It is your laws you have to follow.
All right, I will do that. Just be smaller. Want to walk you back here?
Article 4, free inhabitant, pursuant to the Articles of Confederation.
Put the camera down for me. Is that if it records, that's fine. But I don't want you holding anything.
No weapons, no weapons. All right, no.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is the same thing.
I get out of the car?
Yes.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
All
You
right.
can go get your superior.
Well, I am going to tow this car, and you cannot be in the vehicle while I'm towing this vehicle.
Well, if you go get your superior,
That's not
he'll
gonna happen right
clarify
now.
that he can be set free because he does not
That's
have
not
to have a
going to
license.
happen right now, young lady. So either you're going to come out of the car on your own free will, or I'm going to assist you. Right, well, you're not free to leave. You're going to take the bag off.
No, I'm
You're going
not.
to take the bag off.
No, I'm not.
Relax your...
Hey! You're raping me. This is rape. This is rape. This is rape.
Relax.
Okay.
Relax your arms.
It's relaxed.
Stop fighting with me.
It's relaxed.
Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting.
All right. I'm not fighting.
Center 2, 5, 6. I got a combative X-ray.
Here, I'm lifting my arm up. I'm lifting my arm up.
your arm right
It
there.
hurt. Okay, I told you what I was doing.
This is pain compliance, okay? It's not meant to be comfortable.
This is
Do I have
illegal.
your attention?
This is completely illegal.
Let's go.
No! Take my bag off.
I can't.
You're not putting me in the car. You can wait till you get to your superior. You are not taking my bag off. You can handcuff me with my bag on.
You're right. I will. Relax.
I'm relaxed. You got my bag! You got my bag! You're gonna get in so much trouble, you son of a bitch! You're gonna get sued! You don't even know what you're doing! I'm telling you, I'm
Young
gonna
lady,
fucking sue you!
Stop.
What's your name? Our fucking Godona, you're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get fucking... Oh my god, you don't know your own laws!
Relax, young
You
lady.
don't know your own laws!
Relax, young lady.
I can't believe you just did this.
You need to calm down.
You're gonna get in trouble. You don't know your own laws.
Calm down.
You're illegally doing this. I told you I was a free inhabitant.
Calm down.
You are illegally doing this.
Young lady, calm down.
You are illegally doing this. I told you this is against my will. You did this illegally.
This is absolutely fucking lying there, you fucking dipshit. That is not what a fetus looks like, okay? It's a clip of cells at 12 weeks. It does not look like that. It's a clip of motherfucking cells. No hands are shown for that time. You're just a white fucking racist fucking male that doesn't stand for women's rights. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck dipshit. And get that camera out of my face, either. Fuckwit.
I want to call the police.
Fuck you.
Will, Riley. Hold on a second.
Fuckwit.
We are calling the police, ma'am.
You are fucking white male privileged assholes.
I'm calling the police right now.
What you are is a racist motherfucker as well. How dare you fucking do this kind of shit, asshole?
You're being videotaped. We'll return this to the police.
Go ahead. Go right the fuck on ahead, you fucking sexist, misogynistic motherfuckers. That is all you are. You don't give a shit about women. You don't give a shit about life. All you are just a bunch of fucking assholes.
Are you calling the police?
Back off, man.
Are you calling the police?
Back off. Back off. Right now. You don't know what's about here. All you are just a bunch of misogynistic motherfuckers. Take your male privilege somewhere else. No uterus, no right to talk about it. Understand me, motherfucker?
I'm listening to you.
No, I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out of my face, now. Your signs deserve to get fucked up.
Come on.
Yeah, we know I saw it. Go ahead, take over. Go ahead,
We're going to go outside. We're going to talk. We're not going to make a scene. You understand me?
There it was. There I was thinking it was just me that had a problem, but it turns out it's the air conditioning that's sexist.
I know. So many women in our office have the exact same problem. You know, we just sit there absolutely freezing at our desks trying to type. You can probably tell I've got a cold right now, which I blame all on the AC. And so it's just so actually quite nice to see this research. It's just such a relief to know that there's actually proof that this is happening, that women, you know, do feel the cold more than men, and that the AC in offices is normally regulated more for a male's temperature than a woman's. One of the biggest problems is that often in offices it is men who control temperatures. You know, that's just something I've found anecdotally. And because majority of the men in offices seem to be absolutely fine with the temperatures, you know, women kind of just sit there on the corner feeling absolutely frozen. And, you know, often, like, actually nothing's being done to help them. And, you know, it might sound like a bit of a silly, light-hearted issue, but actually it's really uncomfortable being freezing at your desk every day. Take it from me.
I'd be a lot freer if people like you were put in prison as retaliation for the collective crime of racism, anti-Semitism, misogyny, and homophobia. All you fucking God-botherers are war criminals and liars and charlatans. Atheism forever!
Is this a Deathian tryout?
No, this is real. I'm throwing back everything you dirty goyim have thrown back at us. Hitler was a Christian. He killed Jews because his non-existent God told him to. Hitler was a practicing Catholic. Now I even found on the internet a picture of a Nazi swastika. It was made by the Nazis, and it had a cross on it. It said, "God is with us," in German. Yeah, so don't give me that whole crap about Nazis. You know what? Atheism is
apolitical. Stalin was an atheist, but you know who else was an atheist? Ayn Rand. So atheism has got nothing to do with politics, but only about the facts. And the fact is, you look up in the sky, and you know what you see? Sky, clouds, and the sun. Fly up in a plane over the clouds, you see more sky, more clouds, more sun.
Tell me what you're marching with here.
Mexican flag.
Now let me ask you, what would happen if an American went to Mexico and protested with an American flag? What would happen to them?
Some crazy shit.
Wait, are you trying to block me? What was I? Well, why do you need to stand up for them? What was happening? What was happening? What was I doing that was so wrong?
Well, let's. Okay, here we go. What's your name? What's your name, sir? Where are you from? What
from
neighborhood in Chicago are you from? What neighborhood are you from?
Gosh, I wish someone could come save me right now from you.
Right, well, nobody has to save you because you're a fucking white man who gets to do whatever he wants to in this space, right?
Okay.
So I'm saying, no, you do not have permission to walk around videotaping women of color and acting like you can do that and the rest of us can't. Aren't you quite aware by holding that video camera on me that you are surrounded by your privilege, right? Take your privilege somewhere else, please. All right? Because your privilege is not welcome here. So unless you are here to dismantle your privilege, please find somewhere else to go.
That face of hers, it just makes my heart go. Hello, Wazowski.
My free speech! No, they're not. You have to obey the rules of the venue. But this is free speech if you're so concerned. Yes, it is. Stop spreading hate speech. We couldn't be here if you weren't spreading hate speech. Stop talking to us like children. We do not welcome you.
And a dog. I triggered a dog.
X gon' give it to you. I love Satan.
Look at you! And get that camera out of my face! You need to get out!
Shut the fuck up!
How many did I adopt? I kill my kids.
Yeah, I still pay to kill babies, though.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So go do some research, come back with some quotes, okay? You don't know.
I'm triggered.
I fucking love Satan, so fuck you.
You're not fighting for free speech. You're not fighting for rights. You're fighting for the right to be a pussy and not hear opinions that you don't like.
That's all, folks.